Hey, James.
Yeah.
Want to get nuts?
Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts. Roll the intro and let's get into this, guys. Hello folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Dave's Man Cave. I'm your host Dave, and today guys I am joined by James, and as you can kind of tell from that little bit of an intro there, today guys, I have you spoiled on this channel, I have myself spoiled too, but guys, today we are getting into The Flash, Michael Keaton 89 older Batman, which I am hugely looking forward to this figure. James, very welcome to the channel.
Thank you, sir. Great to be back once again.
Yes, I have to say, he gave up his time today. He came down and moved a bit of furniture with me here, so I said, look, I'll treat you to something nice, right, something special. So I invited him along for this unboxing and review.
And the treat is a Keaton special, I believe.
It is a Keaton special, yeah. Has to be, yeah.
Fantastic.
I think actually,
love it.
I think he made this movie, saved this movie.
I think so.
It wasn't for the CGI anyway.
I enjoyed the part he played in anyway, so big Keaton fan.
But as you know, guys, we've already done the Flash Supergirl, which was a fantastic figure, I have to say. The only kind of little thing niggly I'd have about that was the eyes were kind of popping out of the head when you were kind of putting the head back on. But yeah, you managed to get around it. It's probably just a thing of getting used to, stuff like that. But anyway, guys, today we are here for this, as I said, the Michael Keaton Flash, the MMS712 from Hot Toys. This is the Batman from the Flash movie, which was, I don't know, some people had their ups and downs and stuff on it. Like, I didn't think it was actually too bad of a movie. I enjoyed it. As I said, the CGI could have left more to be dealt with, but I thought story-wise, no, it wasn't too bad. You know, they could have brought in things, but I mean, guys, listen, honestly, we were all there for Keaton anyway. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let's take a look at the box. We'll get into the figure, and yeah, let's get nuts. Okay, guys, so taking a look at the box here, we have, of course, we have a picture of Michael Keaton himself on the front cover there. As you can see, you got the lightning here. You got the kind of sun coming through the clouds or whatever there, maybe a lightning bolt speed. Again, of course, then we have our Flash, our Batman, which is known as the Flash Batman. So front of the box, yeah, overall, yeah, have to say, impressed with it. As they continue around the side, again, and as you can see there, you kind of have the Batman kind of cape coming around to the side, then it's kind of continuation then around to the back. Of course, we have the Flash kind of symbols there in it. We got your Batman logo there as well, and then of course around the back then we got our usual warning information, people who took part in making the figure, of course, and all your as I said, warnings and things. And then going back around to the side, then again we have a continuation kind of from the front, going around to the back, to the side. And then up on top, guys, we just have the Flash Batman there, or MMS712. It's a 1/6 scale figure. And then on the bottom, we just got the Flash, our DC logo there as well. So overall, James, your first impressions of the outside of the box?
It's nice and colourful, you know. It's keeping in the same line as what they've done with this particular Flash series is that they've designed the boxes quite similar, you know? They've taken the nice portrait shot of the actual actor.
Yeah.
And then they've colour coordinated them to go. For instance, Supergirl was a blue and red box. They've gone with the,
that's right, yeah,
the black and yellow, which is, again, it's kind of playing off the colouring in the suit.
Yeah, which works with the...
I think it looks... They really look lovely. And I know we joke about this all the time on this channel. Is we're always saying we get very excited about boxes, but
yeah,
it is a nice box. What can I say?
You know, it's the overall presentation though that kind of
exactly.
You know,
it's the overall presentation of it.
That kind of does it as well for you as well.
It is very appealing to the eye.
It gets the it gets the old heart pumping there when you see the box and you kind of go, yeah, I have to get into this now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to say, guys, actually, I was really looking forward to this figure. Anyway, as I say, guys, yeah, it's a slip cover. So as we remove the slip there, you'll see the figure there for the first time. Which I have to say, he actually looks fantastic. Now, there is a glare off it anyway there, guys, so you're not going to see kind of too much, so apologies for that. But as you can see there, the gadgets and stuff that it comes with. Again, anything on the side of the box, there we have our Batman kind of stripe. It's going to be Kill Bill holding onto it, and then again, of course, we have a nice picture then of Batman himself down on the back of the box. Of course, you got your Flash, your Batman logo there, your DC, your Hot Toys. And of course you got your Superman logo here as well, or Supergirl at this stage. And then around the side then we have the same again. And then of course the top and bottom are going to be the same. So that's it. So guys, without further ado, we'll overall actually, James, what's your overall impressions of the actual boxes with the windows in them?
I quite like it.
Yeah, because if you really wanted to keep the figure in the box, like, you know, there is probably people out there that will actually do it, like, you know, but at least you can kind of see it. And you know,
I mean, I personally would always want to remove from the box, you know.
Oh yeah, well, 9 out of 10 of us would anyway.
But like you say, there is people that would actually be satisfied with it still in the box. Once you've got this window and this kind of presentation, they would actually just maybe put a bunch of boxes like that side by side, and present them in that way. And if that's what they want to do with it,
stick them all up on eBay and make a fortune.
You know, if that's what they want to do with it.
Well, see, that's each of their, as I say, each of their own. But actually, yeah, it is actually nice that they do actually give you the option, like, you know. I suppose even if you wanted to pick it up and you're actually shopping for it, you can just slip the cover up.
There's been quite a few figures recently from Hot Toys that are going for this presentation.
Yeah, that's why I kind of brought it up, because it seems to be going that kind of way that you know that you can, if you really wanted to, you could display it this way. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's it. Anyway, we won't fall on too long.
But not us.
No, this is definitely you know the way we do things on this channel, guys. We open, we look, and we display it. So, without further ado, guys, let's get this freshly character open. Actually, I did pick this up on AliExpress. As I said, guys, do your own research before you attempt to don't, you know, go by anything I say as well. Like I said, I did take the risk and got it from AliExpress, which I have to say now, I have got a few figures, and so far so good. James can vouch for it. Like I've never been kind of let down on them yet. Touch wood. So yeah. So anyway, guys, as we say, we have this here. So what we'll do is we'll take off the front cover, and we'll take a closer look and see exactly what it comes with. Okay, guys, so you can see there, just on the top of the tray there, we have these weapons. These batarangs, grapple gun. We'll take these out and take a close look at them anyway, but that's the top there and the top of the thing. And then of course we have the figure itself, which I have to say he looks phenomenal. So we'll just stick him to the side. Of course the beautiful Hot Toys cape is tucked in underneath. And I say the cape actually feels weird, but we'll come back to that. Again, we have the classic stand for the cowl. This is actually the deluxe edition, even though it doesn't say it on the box, but it is actually the deluxe edition. Actually, I like that, actually.
That's nice for the logo.
The logo for the cowl, display the cowl. I actually think it looks pretty cool.
Nice.
But we have that. Again, we got, of course, our hands, we got our head sculpts. I'll tell you what we do, guys. We lay everything out here on the box, as you can see exactly what comes with. We'll take everything out, lay it out, and yeah, so we'll go in and then we'll take a look at exactly everything he comes with. So you nearly have everything out of the box here now anyway. But That's right. So just keep going now. At this stage, huh, James?
That's it.
When in doubt, keep going. So that's it, guys. We got our face plates here. And then we got our stand. Actually, it doesn't come with a rake of. And then again, in the bottom corner, we got our pegs, spare pegs. And then we got a oh no, it's actually a waist grabber.
Clamp
it's a waist clamp actually for this one, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it, guys. And then again, of course, then we had our second cape just underneath the box, which is our winged cape, which actually looks actually pretty cool. If you have the room actually to display this, I probably will if I can. Might stick them there beside the 89 Batmobile, but then again, that's it. So guys, we'll zoom in, take a closer look, and see exactly what this Michael Keaton figure comes with. Okay guys, we have everything laid out here, so we'll take a look at exactly what he comes with, and I will show you now. We got the empty cowl here, which is nice. What to say, great detail in it. Okay guys, so we have everything laid out here on the mat there, and we'll take a closer look at what he comes with. First of all, we have the empty cowl, which is, James, fantastic looking, isn't it?
That's nice, yeah. Nice,
and the bat symbol, I think, is exactly correct, if I'm not mistaken. It is, isn't it, James? It is,
it's done to replicate the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is indeed.
As if it was removed.
Yeah, it looks good. Actually looks really good. I'm just saying, of course, then that does go on our stand. As you can see here, our bat symbol, it just should sit like that, which it does, which is pretty good. You can see it there, sitting down, nice. And then we have our, of course, we have our head sculpt then with the cowl, and he looks fantastic. I can just get it to focus. Come on, focus. Yeah, there we go now. See the eyes on him there, guys. It's absolutely fantastic. The camera doesn't keep moving. Okay, guys, then we got the cowl head sculpt, the masked head sculpt. I have to say, look at that, guys.
That's a really good sculpt
Keaton.
of an older Keaton under there, yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, the camera kind of keeps playing around there tonight for some reason. But you can see it there, the eyes. Even from the angle, no matter what angle there. It's definitely Keaton. Keaton a mile away. Absolutely fantastic. And the eyes, the work in the eyes as well.
Yeah.
Bang on. And the cowl, I think, James, I think they've nailed the cowl this time as well, haven't they? It looks pretty bang on,
I'm liking the way that's fitting around the chin and the face. It does look like it's, you know, as if a human is in there, you know, so to speak.
It does actually, yeah, the way it actually, you're right, the way it hugs. There's no gaps or not like that. And then again, of course, because you got the back. Which is fantastic. And again, of course, the symbol is missing here because it's obviously on his chest up here. So that's the masked head sculpt, and then again we have the face plates.
Which I think all of these face plates are really good, and they're going to look really great interchanged in the cowl.
Look fantastic. And again, of course, we got the open mouth, isn't it? Yeah. Even the detail there in the teeth and stuff.
Yeah. So I'll be interested to see what they look like in the cowl. I think
we'll show them
there's not a, you know, a bad one amongst them. I think they're all going to look really good.
Well, yeah, and then guys, we got just the 4 hands and plus the 2 that's already on the figure. So we got 3 and 3. So we'll take a look at these now. Yeah, the details of the gloves and stuff like that, the suit and stuff, bang on. Sculpted leather gloves. See the detail there on the palm. Again, I think Hot Toys are kind of pretty nailed it with this one. See it there again. details are fantastic. And again, of course, then, guys, with the same with the other two. We won't mess around with them too long. They're pretty much the same. And you can see there, they've got studs down on the palm of the hand. Great sculpture in them. And then, guys, here comes the magic bit. We got these toys. Huh?
That's it.
What's a man without these toys, James? Again, because we got the usual battery. I think this actually comes with the 89, does it?
I think so.
I think it does. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the kind of same weaponry.
Yeah.
As you can see, the bit of paint application that I have on this as well. It's kind of just plastic. Just the tips there, a bit of silver edge on it. And then again, we got two batarangs here. Same again, just doesn't have the string attached. And again, just plastic with just the silver kind of tips on them. Nothing too extravagant. Then we have actually we have this, guys, which is, if none of you know, it is the remote control for the Batmobile. The 1/6, and if James just reaches over there to his left, we could actually show you the bigger version. That is, guys, a version of this kind of thing, which I need to zoom out, of course, because this is the Jazz Inc. one. Of course, if that video is up on the channel, guys, the Jazz Inc. 89 Batmobile, I'd appreciate if you take a good look at it and leave a comment, maybe a like, maybe even subscribe to the channel if you're not already and you're liking what you see so far. I would really appreciate it. And I think so at this stage, so with James, because he's put a hell of a lot of work in over the last couple of days here and helped me out. So I have to say now, I really appreciate it. So as I'm treating you guys to this figure, I'm treating myself. I said I'd treat James as well. So we said we'd do an unboxing video of it. So here we are. Again, guys, then we have the grappling gun. Yeah, I think this is much the same as even the Batman Returns. Yeah, I think they kind of kept on the same line, haven't they? Yeah. Same kind of weapons, which is pretty cool. Doesn't come out the grappling gun in this one, and the other one, it does have extensions. Then we have looks like a lighter. No, oh, it's the Sonic thing, isn't it? It calls the bats, is it? No, I'm mistaken.
Sure.
Not actually quite sure what this is. I thought it was the yoke that calls the bats. Maybe not. Maybe it's a flip phone. I don't know. We'll wait till it rings and find out. Or it could be an attachment. That's an attachment down to the grappling gun, isn't it? I think. Oh no. I haven't got a clue what this is either. Oh, it's a detonator. Is it a detonator? Kind of looks like a detonator, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, detonator. Was that the bomb that was on the Batmobile? No? No, sure, it couldn't have been on the Flash movie anyway. No. Okay, guys, so next we have this, which is just a canister that actually goes on his belt. I think, did I see when I took him out, there was some on his belt already. Yeah, there you go, just two there at the back. That's just kind of a spare one. We have that as well, and then we have the back computer, which again, guys, if you look, it is actually kind of this opened up, as you can see there, a little bit smaller kind of in detail, which is pretty cool. Yeah,
that's good. You have the closed up version as well as the opened out is good.
Yeah. It kind of gives you two options there. And then we have a oh, there. Two little bits we have here anyway.
Is one of them for his
looks
wrist?
Like the gauntlet, yeah. It looks like something to do with the gauntlet.
There's it should be a clip for his arm.
Oh, that's what it is for the
screen.
Yeah. Actually, oh, this actually clips into this, is it? And then onto his arm, let's say, yeah. Okay, guys, so let's take a quick look at Batman's accessories and weapons that he comes with. Again, we got the usual batarang, as you can see there. We got the string there. You got the little circle at the end, plug onto his hands, and again, you got the little silver outlines in the thing. hang on guys, I'll just get it in focus for you. There, you can see it there now. So we get, that's our one with our wire attached to it. And then we got two then batarangs. Again, same kind of detail on it. Just they're unwired. Same with the little silver tips on it. They are plastic. If I can get this thing to focus for me. There we go. No, you're just not going to work tonight, are you? Camera just does not want to work tonight, guys. Okay, so we have these second boomerangs here, another two, which as you can see guys, nice detail in them. A little bit of silver edging around the bottom of the wings. Again, we have two of them to go with our wired one. Again, we got the Batman remote, which he doesn't actually use in the film. And I know it's so small you might be able to see the detail in it, but alas guys, we do have the Jazzing here to compare it to. So we have our 89 Batmobile thing here, so that's exactly what this is. Just in case you can't see it, it says the detail in it. But that is our 89 Batman remote. Actually, that video is up on the channel guys, if you want to go ahead and watch that as well. I'd much appreciate it. We got the usual grappling gun. You don't get any actually interiors, it does actually come apart, but you don't actually get any extra grappling guns. You did with the 89 I think, didn't you? And you did with the Batman Returns. They gave you different options, of course, different lengths of hook you could actually put in the grappling gun. But then again, as you can see, yeah, nicely sculpted again. There guys, I said it's much the same I think as the other figures. Just plastic, there's no kind of real shading or anything in it. Then we got of course, the Shurikens. I don't think he's actually ever used the silver and gold there as well, so pretty neat. I don't think he's actually ever used them, James.
I don't recall him.
I don't recall
to be
either,
honest
no.
with it now, but yeah.
And then again, guys, we have his back computer that pops up out the wrist. As you can see, there is actually something wrote on it there. I think it's level 11, isn't it, or something like that? Yeah. Kind of see it there, guys. You can't actually get a good look at it.
So it'll go on his forearm, basically.
Yeah, that goes off his cartridge. Yeah. So we have that as well, guys. Then we have a fourth mount plate, which just goes into the cowl here, as far as I know, because there is actually no instructions with it. It took me a while to figure out what it was, but of course, when you take the mount plate off, it just pops in. I don't know why you'd want it, like, but it is another option for you there. Maybe it's to stop dust or anything like that. Then again, guys, we have a pouch that actually clips onto his belt, which he already has two on his belt. We'll have a look at that when we go to the figure. And this is actually it opened up, which it actually is a back computer, which again you can see nicely detailed. But you just actually don't, you know, need a little sticker on the screen or something like that, just to give it that extra little bit of oomph, as they say. But you can see there we have the raised keyboard and stuff like that on it. So yeah, nice little touch, as you can see there from around the back. Gives you a look at exactly what it looks like closed. It's basically the open version. So that's them. Very nice touch. Very nice touch. And then we have the bomb. Not the bomb, James. The bomb. The figure itself might be the bomb. But yeah, it's a bomb there from I think it's Batman Returns, actually. As far as I know, I've never seen this somewhere before. But nice little detail. He doesn't actually use this, and I don't think he actually ever uses it anyway. Yeah. But a nice little detail they threw in as well. So we have that as well. So, and then of course we got his tool for the eyes and stuff like that. Changing the mouth clips as well if you want. But guys, that's basically all the accessories he comes with. We've done everything. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll move on. Actually, well, apart from actually the guys, he does come with the extra cape, the winged cape. Actually, I won't be opening it up. I might try it on the figure later on if I have space. We'll see kind of what way space-wise we are, but that is the wing cape. So that's pretty much everything that comes with the figure. Then we got the base itself. Now, I love these bases actually.
Very cool.
Yeah, the one with Supergirl was fantastic. I have to say it's I think Hot Toys should keep going this kind of way.
They've changed their bases up for this range, and I think it's working brilliantly.
And of course, James, this is the classic black and yellow.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I'd say the yellow will actually look magic now when this is actually lit up. And then we got our Batman name there on the front of it. A kind of steel kind of plating in behind. Actually, there is a bit of texture to it too.
Looks nice actually.
Yeah,
It's
there is a texture to it.
nice.
Kind of like a mesh. Kind of stamped on there and kind of steel. So we have the Batman modern suit, which I have to say is fantastic. And then again, we get the waist clamp. I don't know actually why they can't throw it in a crotch grabber as well. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just to throw it in on top. But I'm sure this will come out.
I'd be concerned about the suit getting damaged if it was the case. If that's
Yeah, especially
being
being
waist.
rubber. Yeah, you're probably better off maybe. But then again, if you want to do the flight pose, maybe you have to kind of use it.
I think if you have clothed figures, it's not so bad because it won't, you know, won't it? But with rubber, I'd be a bit concerned about it, you know, indenting the rubber.
Yeah. But then again, guys, as you say, there's the base. We will actually light this up and we'll take a look at the figure himself. So let's get lighting this fella up and we'll just see what it looks like. Okay, guys, look at this, look at this. We have this base lit up and I have to say it looks fantastic, James, doesn't it?
That's a really great base.
I know it might come up a bit white, guys, on camera, but trust me, it's yellow. It is the iconic yellow and black. It just screams Batman. Brings me back to that first time I seen that logo. We went to the cinema, James, I think, many moons ago to watch the 89 Batman. Yeah, it does look fantastic.
It's a beautiful accessory for the figure to be on, really, you know.
I'll give you a look, guys, now here with just some of the lights off. That's definitely going to pop on the shelf. Same with the Supergirl one, guys. Yeah, you can't even really tell exactly. You know what I mean? She is looking fantastic. It does really pop. It's hard to explain because it is actually coming up white there on camera. But yeah, with the lights and stuff, I'll turn off the main light here. It just kind of pops. Really does look well. I can actually use that for a bat symbol light itself.
You could.
It
comes up with beautiful.
It does actually, yeah. It's just
sharp yellow, which obviously is not actually translating very well to the camera, unfortunately. But
yeah, it is actually. It's a nice. It's kind of an 80s kind of yellow, isn't it? Early 90s yellow. Hard to explain. Yeah, it does look fantastic though, guys. I have to say, really chuffed with that. I think Hot Toys should go with these bases.
Yeah.
A lot more often. I think going forward, I think they look fantastic. The Supergirl one now, I haven't seen the Flash one, and then I haven't seen the other Batman one, but I love these bases, I have to say. Now, again, guys, there is no weight in these, guys. They are as light as a feather. It's just pure plastic, but just look at the detail on it, like, you know, the way it just lights up around. Kind of like, you know, you could even get a Luke Skywalker figure or a Darth Vader figure, you know, on a stand like that. And I think going forward, I think Hot Toys should go kind of this way. And I'd say it's just a simple LED bulb just inside of the transparent thing. Like you can see, guys, when it's off. When we turned it off there. Like it is that yellow kind of lit up.
Yeah.
It does look fantastic. Fantastic. Anyway, guys, that's the stand. As I said, simple, much like the Supergirl one. Which, if you haven't seen that video, guys, that video will be there for you to watch as well. But out to the main guy himself, guys. Let's have a look at the figure himself. Have a look at the modern suit, Keaton. And I have to say, I've been looking forward to this for months. This figure has been here for, James will tell you, I don't know how long, James. 6 to 8 weeks, 9, 10 weeks at least.
Sure.
But anyway, guys, let's take a look at the figure himself. Okay, guys, look at this head sculpt as we look at the figure himself. Absolutely fantastic. It's a lovely sculpt of actually Michael Keaton, isn't it, James?
Yeah, it's a great version of how Michael now looks.
Yeah, the sculpted hair. I'm actually getting really good at the sculpted hair.
Yeah.
You can't even see, actually, you can barely see the split in it. Of course, that's your function there, guys, for your eyes. And your individual eyes. But yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. The detail in them. It's definitely Keaton, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
A mile away, no matter what age he is. can definitely see the Keaton in him there. Okay guys, as we got the figure himself out here, I have to say he looks fantastic. Just the aging in, it's definitely Keaton, isn't it, James? It's really, like he's standing in front of you.
Really impressive head sculpt. When I first saw the pictures for this, which is now, gosh, probably as of the filming of this, probably maybe 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, it would be actually, yeah, because it was delayed enough, wasn't it, coming out?
So when I looked at this, I was highly impressed with this head sculpt, and it looks as good.
Yeah, it does look fantastic.
It's a really nice head sculpt.
Absolutely, it's Keaton from all angles, like.
Great detailing in the aging as well.
Yeah, and the sculpt in the hair as well, like.
Yeah.
The ears, you know. Yeah, fantastic. I have to say, I'm actually really chuffed with this. That's our 89 Batman today, like when you think of it, like, you know what I mean? And it's Keaton, back in the iconic suit. I have to say, he looks fantastic. Then again, guys, going down, you can see the eyes there, the detail in the eyes and stuff like that. Look, as I said, as James has pointed out there, guys, look at the ancient, even lines around the eyes and stuff like that. You know, you can see the aging in the skin, and I have to say, they've done a fantastic job in it.
Yeah.
Even to the neck.
Yeah, there's a tremendous amount of detail in there, you know, that you can explore when you're just looking at it, you know.
Absolutely fantastic, yeah. The eye colour and all is bang on.
Yeah.
It's like you're standing there, definitely.
Yeah.
A mile away, like. And then again, guys, going from the head down to the chest, as you can see, we have the Batman's logo there on the chest. Of course, it's just this is without the actual masked head sculpt. Go down to the chest, kind of armour there. It is on a kind of hard plastic, which is pretty neat. And then going down to the belt. The old belt has changed names, huh?
Yeah.
Going from the old yellow now to the silver for the Flash movie.
Yeah, we changed.
Which is a nice touch. It actually works.
I like this modern suit take though of the suit. Really.
Yeah, I think it's actually fantastic.
Looks very nice, I think.
You can see guys down there, as we were talking about there earlier with the back computer. You have two already on his belt, strapped around. One of them's kind of just closed and one of them's kind of opened, which is another great thing. But as you can see, the suit is rubber itself. You got your shoulder pads here. You can see there, they're kind of separate. They just kind of sit on. Same for the far side. Kind of hard plastic. And again, you got the gauntlets itself, which are definitely increased, I think, from the 89 version anyway, hadn't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, again, hard plastic. You see the detail in the gauntlets there. Absolutely fantastic. I have to say, no, I actually love this suit.
Yeah.
It was just nice to see Keaton back in the Batman. The Batman role, like. So, yeah, as you can see then, guys, going down the figure. We have the kneecaps here. The stitching in it. Like, I have to say, everything in the suit looks fantastic. You got the kneecaps here as well, just to protect them over the knees. And then going down to the boots. As you can see there, the details that we do have a kind of a split boot design in it. So you can get ankle and pivot rotation. It kind of looks a bit off alright in the shoes kind of department, doesn't it? Here. As you can see there, it's kind of as the shoe kind of comes up. Show. Oh yeah, I have to say it does look fabulous. Your overall thoughts, James, on the figure?
Oh, I just love it.
Yeah.
This will be one of the most anticipated, figures of the last, while for me personally. And
yeah.
do you know what it becomes a beautiful problem here? You've got this uncowled, brilliant portrait, and all the cowled portraits are excellent as well.
It comes to the fact that, do I get two?
You're kind of thinking to yourself,
yeah, I was.
Gosh, it'd be a waste to leave this uncowled version off of him. What you would hope to do is to interchange the cowled face for this uncowled face.
Yeah, I know we were talking there.
Use out of it, because it'd be a shame not to be interchanging these,
Yeah, yeah. No, exactly what you said. I know you were talking there. We were kind of saying, what do I do? You said I had the dilemma now. And I was saying, are you thinking about whether to pick up two of them or... But yeah, actually, I still think just people still waiting on this figure though to come out, isn't it?
I would say, yeah.
But as I said, guys, I got it from AliExpress now. I have to say, it wasn't a bother on it. Actually got a great deal on it too. But yeah, as you can see there, like, he is fantastic. Absolutely. And the cape is actually, it's not too bad. It's a kind of it's hard to describe because it's kind of like a plasticky kind of feel to it. And it is big actually, isn't it?
It is.
It does actually come out, yeah. They got a kind of silky leathery kind of, it's kind of definitely 2 layers in it this time. Maybe they are improving with the capes actually, hot toys. But yeah, it does look absolutely fantastic. I have to say, yeah, I'm loving this figure. I'm loving this figure. Anyway, guys, we'll swap out the heads and we'll take a look at the mount plates and see what he looks like fully masked. That's it now, isn't it, James?
That's it. That brought a smile to his face, didn't it?
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Yeah, that's class.
Yeah.
Nice little smell. That's definitely Keaton, even underneath the cowl, isn't it?
Yeah.
A mile away, like. Absolutely, you couldn't go wrong. Yeah, so guys, that's the cowl actually on him. I can see it. Probably just maybe push this down a little bit more onto the just underneath. But yeah, it's definitely Keaton. He does look great. A little smirk on his face there. Absolutely fantastic.
Coming directly from the film, that one.
Yeah.
That look.
It's the same. They seem to nail like how did they nail the mouse plates here? And then a lot of people complain about the 89, which actually, guys, the 89 will be coming up on this channel pretty soon. We do have it, and again, guys, then we have the other 2 mount plates here as well, which we will change and put in, and we'll take a closer look at. So we got the open mouth, and we got the kind of more kind of serious look. So we'll pop them in. We'll take a closer look. But as I said, like, you know, guys, you can't look at that head sculpt. Like, you know, which one do you go with? I'm torn. I'm actually really torn. I know it's early in the video yet. We haven't done the mount plates and stuff like that, but actually, I think James, I think he could be picking up 2 of these. You know,
I think it's
or
great.
Maybe even a body or something like that.
I think it's great that it's given us this problem.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah.
It's a testament.
Now that you mention it, yeah, when you put it that way,
it's a testament to what they've done with
Yeah.
with the base plates and sculpt here. To be honest.
especially I think if you're a Batman fan.
Yeah.
You know, as I said, like, you know, just the 2 of them are iconic. You know, kind of looking over your shoulder. Absolutely fantastic. Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Yeah. Anyway, we'll change out the mount plates before we get too carried away here. Oh, guys, we just stuck in the kind of open mounted, kind of just as James just said there, just before we hit record. As you were changing the mouse plates, kind of get ready for action.
Yeah, it certainly does, doesn't it?
Like, we haven't really moved the eyes yet here, and it just tells a great story, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Itself, just looking at the thing. It's like, you know, it's going to be a hard one for me. Definitely for me. Do you go with the old sculpt, or, you know? Then again, like, Batman is Batman. The ears on the ears on the cow actually look fantastic as well, don't they?
Yeah, nice and tall.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the open mouth one. Anyway, we won't waste too much time, because I'm sure there's probably thousands of videos you've already seen on this. But as you can see, the detail there in the skin as well, and in around the mouth, and you know, can tell the aged. It does look fantastic though. And actually, James mentioned something there earlier, guys, that the actual cowl itself, the way it just seems to hug the faceplates. You know, there seems to be no gaps, no. It's like, it's, as you were saying, it's like a real face in there, like a real person. It's like Keaton is definitely behind the mask, like, and the cowl kind of comes around the mask.
I think that's a great testament to the actual, you know, the
sculptor and
the detailing of it, you know.
Yeah, no, it actually looks, the stubble even around the kind of chin and stuff like that. It looks fantastic.
It does feel like a difference between, you know, the face and the actual, you know,
you can see the
costume.
eyes there, look.
That's great, yeah.
The kind of bloodshot kind of look to the eye. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, he looks absolutely epic. Right, we'll try the other one in, guys, and we'll give you a look at that one. There you go, guys. That's the third mouthpiece in. And again, you can see the detail in them.
That's a stoic look there now. No
Yeah.
smiling.
No, it's kind of
yeah.
serious, down to business.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
He just looks engaged there. The eyes, I think, are really great with that one.
Yeah. It's actually, but honest, guys, I know a lot of people that kind of have, I know that face sculpt looks crap, and this, to be honest, I'm actually finding it hard to actually find out which one I would actually go for. I'm struggling. I'm actually struggling now to find out which one to go with.
All great choices.
They are, yeah. But actually, even this one, yeah. You know, it actually, as I said, and then again, guys, then you got this guy here as well. You know, what do you actually go with? Oh, but it's just, yeah, it's absolutely fabulous. Absolutely. Overall, I think Hot Toy has done a great job on it.
Oh, they did
a bang up job, yeah.
Knock it out of the park job on this, as far as I'm concerned.
It's kind of worth waiting for, yeah.
This is an amazing figure, I think. Really love it. If you're a Michael Keaton fan,
a Batman fan in general, I think it's definitely a pickup.
You're gonna love this.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what kind of era, kind of Batman you kind of grew up with. I think you'll definitely love this, yeah. So guys, that's it. That's the 3 mount plates, the thing, and the figure. And of course, then again with the deluxe kind of version, you get the cowl on the stand itself, which it kind of does look freaky. But as you know, like that's the way the kind of cowl would look without a face in it. But yeah. So James, your overall thoughts just before we kind of put on probably the wings and have a look and see what his way, you know, we'll make a bit of space, and we'll put him in on the stand first and on the display base, and then we'll kind of see what way he goes. We just put a crotch grabber on him anyway. We're putting him on the stand.
Well, it's not going to be hard to figure out where I'm going with this, but this is an absolutely amazing figure.
It just looks fantastic.
I think it's very impressive, and it lives up to every expectation of what I was hoping for from when I originally saw it, you know, as a picture. All of the between the head sculpt, the face plates, all look fantastic. The figure itself, I love the nailed the suit in terms of the look as it looked as it's now classed, obviously, the modern suit from the Flash movie.
Yeah,
they've done a great job of replicating it. I think proportions look very, very well.
That's another thing I wanted to point out as well, actually, yeah.
Because if I cast my mind back to the movie and I'm visualising Keating in that modern suit, the proportions are fantastically done and recreated here. But this is, for me, 10 out of 10, Dave. That's what this one is. It's fantastic. I love it.
You give it a 10 out of 10?
Oh, I couldn't fault it.
Well, that's probably where I would, gents, and as I said to you there, just when we were actually swapping out mount plates, I would just knock a mark off it for the ankles, guys. I just think it takes the immersion out of it. Just this little gap here for me, it's just here. You can see the way it's kind of done at the bottom. Kind of a little bit, maybe they could have done a little bit better. But James, as I said, like, you know, you wouldn't really fault it, as you said. But that's where I would knock it, just a mark off. Would be just the ankle. Maybe they could have done it. But then again, you probably wouldn't get the poses and stuff like that you were going for either. So I can understand why Hot Toys did do it. But yeah, guys, it is a banger figure. Like, I can't fault the mount plates. I know a lot of, you know, really people that's probably really into this thing. That's not him. You know, but yeah. Oh, I think he's fantastic. As I said, the only difficulty I have here, James, is actually, do I go out by a second one?
My God.
Or do I just kind of switch him up from week to week? Kind of, you know?
On your hands here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Yeah, it's just, the two of them, even standing side by side in the suit, if you had them in the back cave or something like that, it's iconic, yeah. He does look class. I have to say, he does absolutely look class. You can't fault him. You cannot fault him. Oh guys, that's actually my mistake there. I realised if you actually pull the gauntlet down, it actually solves the issue there with the ankle. So, my fault there. It was only literally out of the box, so I was just kind of going with the box, but actually the more you kind of fiddle around with it, he does actually, yeah. So James, I think he's up to that 10 out of 10.
I was going to say, you're pushing back up to that from 9 to 10.
Yeah.
Join me on the 10 out of 10. Great.
Yeah, no, he's he is fantastic. And again guys, the cape is wired. So you can kind of get it looking kind of any kind of good way you want. Which is pretty class. But yeah, he does look fabulous. As I said, James, the only dilemma is what fucking mouth plate or face do you go with? But anyway guys, actually what we'll do here, guys, we'll do one quick before we actually stick him into the display stand. We will actually stick him I'm going to take this off because I'm not going to use this waist grabber. And we're going to stick him on the stand. We're going to light it up and see exactly how he looks.
And I reckon that'll be fantastic.
I reckon he's going to look awesome, yeah.
He's going to be great.
There you go. He does look fantastic. The way the yellow just hits the suit, guys, as well.
Is a nice stand. Again, camera doesn't do it justice, I don't think.
No, it doesn't. Sure, no, not a hope. It doesn't.
We're getting a bit of a glare on it, but
yeah.
It
and then again, I have the lights on as well.
It's a nice design stand.
You might get the yellow there now on the figures. I just turn off the lights, folks.
But
the shadows there. Of course, the main light will be on as well. We're kind of surrounded by lights here, that looks fabulous. Yeah, it's just the camera doesn't do it justice, guys. That light just bounces up off the suit there, and it kind of highlights underneath the chin and the front of the suit there. You can kind of see the abs and stuff like that, where the yellow just glow hits it. It is absolutely fabulous. What do you think of that, James? Now,
I love it.
That's not totally dark either, so.
Yeah, that is a heck of a great stand to have it with, definitely.
Yeah. It does look fantastic.
Without doubt.
Now, of course, guys, we do have to mess around with the cape there as well. Like I said, it's just a quick kind of pose just to see what it looks like. We will mess around with the cape. We'll put him in a pose and we'll stick him in the DTOF. Or sorry, the Berlin. We're actually going to stick them in the DTOF. We're going to stick him in there beside the Flash Supergirl and see what the two of them look like together. And we will come back to you then. Guys, just before we pop him into the old display cabinet, just thought I'd stick him there beside the Jazz Inc. 89 Batmobile, because technically it is in the movie. But yeah, he looks fabulous, doesn't he? Inside the car. It does need a dusting. So apologies for that. But yeah, it just looks fabulous. Absolutely. Yeah, just thought I'd give you a little treat, guys. As I said, that the Jazz Inc. is up on the channel if you want to take a look at that video. But yeah, I'll just stick them in the display case there now, and as I said, we'll take a look at them there. But yeah, it does look fabulous beside the car. Okay guys, there we have our Batman. Looking sweet. You see the glow and the yellow coming up off that stand is absolutely fantastic, and that's with the lights on and the DTOF. And then of course we have our cowl there, our empty cowl. And then we put our head sculpt in just there. Just to see. Yeah, looking sweet. He does look class, I have to say. Absolutely. And of course then guys, we do have him in beside our Flash Supergirl. As you can see the two of them there. The two bases lit up. Actually, it doesn't say anything. Hot Toys need to do this, I think. Just make the figure stand out, don't they? She looks absolutely fabulous as well. Two iconic movie characters from the same movie. But yeah, I have to say, Keaton actually looks magic. Sorry, James, we were talking there just before, and we were saying that as this figure, kind of, for me, it's overdone. You know, it's overlived the expectations. I think they've done a fabulous job on this.
I think this is a showstopper.
Yeah,
really is. And I know I'm being, I'm leaning in heavily as a Batman fan.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I know we're fanboys as well, and I know there is kind of probably maybe flaws in it here and there, but for me, it's just.
Even so, I just really think this is just exceptional.
Yeah.
Really is a fabulous job.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's well worth the wait.
So I'm sticking with my 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I'm with you now on that one.
Yeah.
As I said, it's just, do you go for this? You know what I mean? On this, or do you go for this and get a second one? It's hard to tell, but good, as I said, look, the two of these actually look fabulous together. You got the Supergirl there, and you got the Batman, both from the Flash movie. And yeah, they look great together, actually. I mean, even when he was paired up with the '89 Batmobile, it's phenomenal figure. James, any final thoughts or anything else you want to give? Or you happy enough leaving it at that?
Well, I love it.
Yeah.
I can't speak any more highly of it. And I think actually with the extra cowl little accessory, I think with the Keaton head here just displayed with them, I think is a nice little way of visually having it all together.
Yeah.
So if you want to obviously change your Keaton head sculpt on and take the cowl off, you can then change it around and put the head down below with the the cowl if you want to.
Yeah.
And keep them all on display, because as I say, it's a shame to put these away out of sight.
Yeah, that's kind of why I just left it there for the time being, because I wasn't too sure which one I wanted to go with. So
I think this stand as well, I know we keep referring to it, but this stand lit looks fabulous.
Yeah. As I said, I can't understand why they didn't give you the crotch grabber with it though, but
yeah.
As I said, or even actually what they're doing for the Supergirl with the leg.
Yeah.
The leg gripper.
Yeah.
Would have even done for him, But I will put a crotch grabber in with him anyway, because I just don't want to fall over, because yeah, it's just iconic. I have to say, guys, absolute great figure. If you can pick this up, I'd highly recommend it. Not just being a Batman fan myself, I just think he does actually look fabulous. He does, and as I said, if Keaton is your Batman, then this is your figure. Alright. What more can you say, guys? If Keaton's your Batman, this is your figure. Absolutely fantastic. And with that, guys, I'll leave it there. If you could please hit that like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Get the channel out there. Hope you enjoyed the figures. Please feel free and go back and look at the previous videos we've had, which is a hell of a lot now at the moment. As I said, we got the Jazz Inc. Batmobiles, tons of figures, 007 figures, Batman figures, Harley Quinns, Predators, Terminators, the whole shebang, guys. Everything and anything on this channel. That's the name of it anyway. So we got Playmobil stuff, and we got die-cast cars, 1/18 scale, Back to the Future, etc. Anyway, guys, take care. Thanks for watching, and catch you all in the next video.